4 years. 4 fucking years. It has been since a video got posted on this channel. Let me adjust my camera real quick, huh? 4 fucking years. Where's the time gone? Well, that's a very long story. Essentially, I've had a lot of stuff going on between 2015 and now. So for those that don't follow specifically me, a lot has happened in 5 years. To the point where I didn't really have a whole lot of time to focus on Assorted Gamers. So, why am I making this video on the Assorted Gamers YouTube channel? Well, that probably fucking fucked up your ears. I got some news, and it's not necessarily good news, but it's also not bad news. This is going to be the last video posted on the Assorted Gamers YouTube channel. I'm going to leave the channel up. Don't get me wrong. The channel's staying up because there's content that other people have done. I don't want to just up and delete that channel and leave all that content that everyone else has done out. You know, that's not fair. You know, I've had a couple people do content on here. I'd rather not be a dick and get rid of it because I don't see a need for it. No, Assorted Gamers was a idea. Now, I explained it in the initial video, you know, because I wanted to bring a sense of community and make an actual attempt to bring togetherness. And at the time, I didn't necessarily know what I was doing, and I still don't. But I didn't know what I was doing then. And on one hand, I could totally, like, if I really wanted to, I could actually try to bring this channel back. But here's the thing. The channel was made at a point in my life where I was also dealing with a lot physically. I mean, I was a lot heavier back then. If you can't tell, I've lost a lot of weight, over 70 pounds. So I'm not as heavy as I used to be. I'm still not necessarily healthy. I still, you know, I like to drink my Monster, but realistically, that's my only real ailment. I try to hold back on eating snacks. I get snackish. I'm still a fat guy at heart, but I mean, my heart's running faster. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Like I said, a lot has changed, and I'm not in contact with the people that I had work with me on the Assorted Gamers anymore. And I feel like if I continued that, it would be a slap to the face to the other people. Even if I don't talk to them anymore, I want to give that respect because they deserve it. Because at that point in time, they dealt with me through all my bullshit. And it's only fair that I leave the channel up and I just separate the Assorted Gamers from... Now, I don't want to say separated from my life. It's going to have a part of me because it was my first attempt at a real ambitious group project, and I just didn't have enough of a pickup. Like I didn't really have enough traction, enough leeway, enough pull to get a bunch of people in, and it sucked for me because I really put my heart and soul into making that channel, like into making the channel, making the art, making the stuff. I didn't actually draw any of that shit, by the way. Putting together thumbnails, putting together the channel banner. It was really, to me, it was really a passion project that wasn't realized, and that's not fair to everybody that contributed because I should have contributed a lot more. I'm like the first to admit it. I should have contributed a lot more, and I didn't, and I feel bad for that. But there's nothing I can do now, and I mean, yes, I could post more onto the channel, but that's not going to change anything. That's not really going to bring back the passion I had for this channel. And like I said, it would feel like a slap to the face if I just brought in a bunch of new people and said, oh yeah, this is like the good old Assorted Gamers, even though it's nothing like that, realistically. But with that being said, there is a little bit of good news. The dream that I had of making like a collaborative, community-esque channel still lingers to this very day. And if you follow me on social, or if you follow me on Facebook and stuff like that, or have seen the stuff that I posted on Facebook, you know I have another YouTube channel called The Rose Dungeon. Well, as of this video post, it's no longer called The Rose Dungeon. And if you looked at the Assorted Gamers Facebook group, probably by the time this is posted, the Facebook group is no longer called Assorted Gamers. I'm rebranding. I'm rebranding my YouTube channel to better realize the dream that I had for this channel. It's gonna be called Rose Dungeon Network, where I'm gonna get I got a few of my friends. They're eager to do this, and I'm very eager to do this, and I want to keep the dream that I had from before, but I want to modernize it, and I want to try to branch out a little bit more than what I used to do. Because if you kind of get dabble into some of the old stuff that I did at Soul Reaper Heat Crew, and then dabble into the stuff that I do now, the real key difference is I'm not just exclusively making gameplay stuff. I did a couple movie reviews. I do podcasting every so often, and I want to kind of incorporate that now. I want to expand upon my brand, the Rose Dungeon, and I feel like the way to do that really is to open up my channel to some of my closest friends to post their content, because they I have a bunch of friends who are really into wrestling stuff, and they like playing video games. They like actually casually playing video games outside of doing the wrestling bullshit, which is cool. It's really awesome, and it actually gives me a little bit of resemblance of hope, you know, because I mean, if you've seen the videos, you know I have like a gang of videos with those guys, and I've had a good time. Like the Monopoly video alone was just absolutely hilarity, and I've played countless of Grand Theft Auto Online, more than I should have. Like really, GTA Online is not that good, but it is so fucking fun, and I wanna keep that up. I wanna incorporate those guys into what I do. I wanna incorporate those guys in this dream that I have in building a big collaborative-esque community-based channel. That is my goal. It's not to exactly be like, oh, this legion, this clique. No, it is a way. It's me and a bunch of people kind of putting our own spin, making our own videos, putting our own stuff on this one channel, hopefully extending out to people who also want to kind of put their stuff out there but don't know how to. And then that's where they can pretty much do what they were going to do with the Assorted Gamers. That's the dream I had for the Assorted Gamers. I went out of my way to even make a Dropbox and everything for the Assorted Gamers, so they can put the files, they can upload the files onto like Dropbox or something. I grab them, upload them with their credentials their description, their title, their tags, whatever. That was the idea, and I want to continue that idea into the Rose Dungeon Network. Which again, by the time you see this, like I said, this is the last video of the Assorted Gamers. The Assorted Gamers is going to be no more as far as YouTube channels are concerned. The Facebook group, I'm going to keep alive because it's still being used to this day by the Master Chief. But I'm going to open it up a little bit more. It's going to change. The title for it's going to change. It's going to be called the Dungeon Network, or Rose Dungeon Network. And the YouTube channel that you'll be seeing soon enough is no longer going to be called Mr. Rose, the Rose Dungeon. It is going to be called Rose Dungeon Network. Like I just said. Yeah, that's essentially my big announcement, is that while Assorted Gamers is closing, the idea for it is not going to die. I'm not going to let it die. I got a gang of people who really want to do this and who can have a bigger reach than what I had. back then. You know, like I got a little bit of a reach now, and it's enough to bring these guys in. Some of my closest friends in my virtual wrestling hobby. Yeah, I'm really excited for this new venture. And if you guys want to continue to contribute, even if you guys want to actually go ahead and say, yeah, you know what, we'll go over to the Rose Dungeon Network, by all means, you are more than welcome to. This is my invitation to you guys. It is not a door closing. I mean, technically it's a door closing, but it's not exactly a door closing and it's staying shut forever. No, it's just this place is gonna close down to make way for this place where it already has a little bit of traction to begin with, and we're gonna use that as the foundation to grow the idea that I once had and to expand upon it and to make it something bigger. And if we get big enough, we'll be able to do things like open up a Patreon so we can actually pay out to creators, so we can actually pay out to everybody. You know, that this is a goal. This is my goal, is to make like a whole network where everyone's getting their own fair share of the pie. Because we put in hard work for what we do, and we deserve to get some recognition. Yeah, my channel only has like 80 something subscribers, but the idea is there, and the idea is going to be expanded upon with the help of some of my closest friends and with the help of you guys, if you still want to be part of this. If you do, by all means, you know where to get a hold of me. I'm going to be posting this on the Facebook group. You can message me, you can hit me up on Twitter, you can hit me up on my Facebook like page, which is now going to be changed to the Dungeon Network like page. I'm not hard to get a hold of, and you can get a hold of me easily. Like, I want to keep this sense of community strong. That's my goal. I'm sorry this was very long-winded, unscripted, nothing's getting cut. The only kind of thing I'm doing is maybe a fade in, fade out, and maybe making my voice a little bit sexier. But nothing is getting edited. This is all going up on the Assorted Gamers YouTube channel. It was a really fun ride, like, no joke. And I don't want to see it end. I mean, I don't want to see the idea end. The channel's ending, but the idea is staying strong. So, like I said, nothing to feel bad about. I doubt anyone really does. But if you do, don't. Because I want to keep the idea strong. That took a lot out of me. Anyways, I hope you guys stick with me through this journey. Not with me. Stick with us through this journey. Because this is a journey that I'm not taking by myself anymore. Okay, the Assorted Gamers thing was something I wanted to try to get so huge. Like, it was this big idea that really fell through because I was naive. But I'm older, a little bit wiser, not much wiser in comparison. I'm still kind of a dumbass. But I feel like I got my eggs in a better basket than what I had them in 2015. Shit, that's 4 years ago. Anyways, I will see you guys on the Rose Dungeon Network. Bye.